We had been looking for a place, and then the market just kind of went upside down, right? So next thing you know, I'm like, man, we're about 5 to 7 years out, maybe more, before we're able to have that type of down payment.
We wanted to buy a house before, and then I ended up having a lot of health issues, and so it was all kind of on my husband.
I went ahead and got online and found the number, called in.
That sounds too good to be true. So I just kind of brushed it off, and he actually went and did the orientation and then came home and told me more about it.
It was a pretty smooth process as far as just getting the paperwork done, them going through my background.
And I was like, oh, this is the real deal. And then once we actually were able to see the house and walk into it, and it's more tangible at that point.
We ended up getting a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage.
All my kids have their own rooms, and there's places to store things. When you come from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom house, you have a lot more space.
When people come over, they say, oh man, this house is amazing, this house is beautiful. So they look around and they just give us validation that we made a good choice.
Over the last couple of years, the housing market in the United States has really gone through an upheaval. We've seen the prices of homes radically increase. Today, as we've seen rates jump into the 7s and 8s, we have a real problem. And a lot of people that used to be able to go to a bank and qualify for a loan now find themselves priced out.
Providing an entry point for families to purchase that first home, it's a milestone step that can create an opportunity to create generational wealth.
That's Habitat's mission, to put these families in homes. By getting into a home that they own and they've bought and paid for, and they're going to own for decades to come and potentially generations to come, that's life-changing.
It's a mechanism that lets people buy a house that may not have had a chance to do that, or may never have had a chance to do that.
We're not giving you a handout, we're giving you a leg up. And not just giving them a home, but educating them on how to care for their home, how to budget for their expenses, home maintenance, all of those things. It is a full service mission, not just, hey, here's a house, here's the keys, see you later.
They all go through a very extensive education program. Some of that training is taught by our staff, some of that by our financial banking partners that come in.
We had about 7 classes that we had to take about just like money management.
They are paying a 30-year mortgage to a financial institution. It is for families in a specific income bracket that have simply been priced out of the market.
We've started building communities and building homes that actually people can be proud of. They have a garage to put their car in, they're landscaped. We make all of that to make the home have street appeal and to hold its value, and for people to feel safe and be part of a community.
Over the last 2 years, we have almost exclusively been focused in North Tulsa. It is a community that is rich in history, it is rich in culture, has so many wonderful things to offer, but it has been unfortunately neglected.
By building communities there, it's creating a better quality of life for those folks.
Our Whittier townhome development that is in the heart of Kendall Whittier, just north of the Circle Cinema. Phase 2 is under construction, and that's 23 new owner-occupied townhomes in the heart of Kendall Whittier. We've got a 19-home development in East Tulsa called Buena Vita that is under construction. And lastly, we've got a 25-unit townhome development in North Tulsa called Black Wall Street Square. Originally, we committed to build 250 new owner-occupied homes in North Tulsa over a 5-year period. We will meet and exceed that 250 home goal. When we have donors step up and make a tremendous investment in our organization, what that does is that essentially just helps that many more families in our community.
I'm truly thankful. I love it. Every time I go home, I just pull up and I just smile.
A family like myself would not have been able to be in this position if it was not for the donors.
100% of what we raise at Rock the House goes back into building homes.
I can assure you, if you choose to partner with us as a donor, your funds are looked after very well. We do our best to be a lean, mean organization. We've got a lot of great folks that work day in and day out to make sure we're taking care of people's investments in our organization, and we're actually delivering a product for families that's truly life-changing.